Welcome or welcome back to Space Cowboy. Today we're going to be talking about something that we're going to see in a week's time, and that is the Xbox Developer Showcase, which hopefully we could see some pretty cool Fallout or Starfield items in that Developer Showcase. The Developer Showcase will last for around about an hour, and it starts at 8 PM on the 18th of January. That is 8 PM UK time, and it is featuring Xbox's flagship developers, ones like Bethesda, Obsidian, Machine Games, loads of other random ones that we could see some really interesting releases and potentially even some shadow drops. Maybe. There is no news on what we will actually see, but there's a lot of speculation up in the air. Hopefully, we do see some Starfield content, mainly the Shattered Space DLC, some news around that. The team did say back in the back end of 2023 that February will be their first major update of 2024. So hopefully we will see a trailer or something along the lines before we get that update in February. Now, the Xbox Developer Showcase is a week from now, so we could see a hell of a lot more news between now and then. But so far what we do know is we're going to be seeing things from games like Indiana Jones, the new game, and Avowed, which is another Obsidian title, and then Hellblade 2, among other things. People are speculating that we could see some things about Forza 6, and some things between Starfield, and potentially even a Fallout 3 remaster, which would be great. I would definitely love to see a Fallout 3 remaster, or anything Fallout related, or Skyrim related, really. And for shadow drops, there is a speculation that we could see an Elder Scrolls game. Now, there was a game that was released in late 2023, accidentally from what it seems like. It was only on Android and only in the US, but it is not available on any Play Store, and you couldn't actually find it. You had to go to Bethesda's website to actually get the Elder Scrolls Castles. So we could see a little launch for that, similar to what we've seen with Fallout Shelter, which was a shadow drop at a previous developer showcase. It was randomly announced and then you could play it right then and there. So we could see another mobile game like that. The Elder Scrolls Castles was released towards the back end of 2023, and it wasn't announced. There was no announcement at all or anywhere about it. You just had to go to the Bethesda page and then download it from there. Now, this was pretty much Fallout Shelter, but a sort of Elder Scrolls version. So Elder Scrolls Castles, and you could build your own castle. As you can see here, train your subjects, name heirs, and maintain order to keep your kingdom flourishing. So we could see something like that. I do hope it is something better than that, and we get a Shattered Space DLC release, and we get a Shattered Space DLC either trailer or a snippet of it, or potentially even a release date, which would be absolutely phenomenal. I do hope that we see at least a trailer for Shattered Space, because it's been relatively quiet from the devs since early December of 2023. So by the time this developer showcase is actually on, it'll be almost 6 weeks since we've actually heard anything from the team. They have said that there is a lot of stuff coming in 2024, such as new maps, ways to traverse the actual worlds, and hopefully a little bit more immersion, which will be phenomenal. I'd love to see some storms and some more additions to planets to make them feel a little bit more alive and more hostile. After Developer Direct, ZeniMax Online Studios will be hosting the Elder Scrolls Online 2024 Global Reveal, which that'll come at 9 PM UK time, and it'll preview 2024's biggest update for Elder Scrolls Online. Now, there were some leaks earlier on in the week that the developer showcase was going to be on the 14th, which would be on the Sunday night, I believe. But no, this is going to be now on the 18th. Whether it was meant to be on the 14th, but because it got leaked, so they've switched it, don't really know. But unfortunately, it is not on the 14th, so anything that you do see that says it's on the 14th, that is not correct anymore. And when it comes to the shadow drops, could we see something different, like Hi-Fi Rush, or maybe something else? It could be a complete release date for something brand new that we've been waiting for and not really heard anything of, or release dates for some more highly anticipated titles such as Hellblade 2. The only thing I'm hoping for is something Fallout related, and most definitely we'll be looking at Avowed. That does look very interesting. It is made by Obsidian, who are the guys that made Fallout New Vegas. And it does look quite interesting. Definitely set in that sort of fantasy world. leaning more towards the Skyrim side of things than the Fallout side of things, but Avowed does look very, very interesting. Very fantasy and sort of magical, mystical, and lots of creatures. Overall, it does look really quite cool. It may be something that I might cover in the future. I only just heard of it when looking up a few things about the developer showcase, and it looks really interesting. I'm excited to see what we actually see from the game. It is meant to release in 2024 at some point, so we could see a full-on release date. It is going to be available on Game Pass on day one, so that could be something that drops. I highly doubt it. They did say it's released in 2024, but I think they'd build up a little bit more hype before with a few more trailers and then a full-on release date announcement and a few things leading up to it. But we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you want to see down below. What are you most excited about? What are you hoping to see from this developer showcase? If anything at all, let me know in the comments down below. For now, though, we're going to wrap that one up there. We'll be back in 2 days' time with some more Fallout London. For now, though, I've been Cowboy, you've been awesome, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.